Look who's here. Hey, girl.
Hi.
Maren Morris, perfect guest for my first day in New York, back in New York.
Yeah, I'm excited to be your first guest. I didn't know that.
It's kind of about girl power.
It is. Bringing it in.
Kelly Ford in the morning. Will you work on a jingle for me?
Yeah, sure. I'll write one up.
In your spare time.
Yeah, in my
Dropping
spare time.
videos, going to award shows.
Jingle writer.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I am very excited to have you here. Got to talk to Ryan as well. And you guys, I was just saying this to you off the air, you seem like the kind of people who understand New York and its connection to country and how just passionate, I believe more passionate than other parts of the country, actually, because they choose it here as opposed to being part of the soundtrack. But talk to me about how you feel about not only New York, but the country listeners here.
I think the New York country listeners are extremely open-minded and cultured and just fun. I mean, I got to play, MSG last summer with Sam Hunt. I've done Barclays in Brooklyn with Keith Urban, and then I've played a couple of my own shows here, like at the Bowery a couple years back. And I love the New York crowds. I remember kicking off my headline tour back in 2017 at the Bowery and doing 2 shows there. And it was just the best way to break. My first headline run in is a city like this. I mean, there's just no other place like it. And I've been to a few places, and
one or two.
And I love Nashville. Obviously, I live there, but I always love coming up here because I think the New York country fans are like starved for country music, especially in a live show sense. So like they show up.
When I first moved to Nashville, which is where I'm coming from, I remember I did a show, or I emceed a show at 3rd and Lindsley, which you've done many times. And when I walked off the stage, I said to my partner, I'm like, what's wrong with people here? It's just, I think I'd just come from New York, where I saw that passion in the crowd. You would have thought I was Shania Twain just by introducing, someone.
Right.
But there is kind of in Nashville that take it for granted. A lot of industry people, every bar you go into, you might see you singing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I always prefer to do like 2 shows in Nashville because you can have one night that's the industry night, and then the other night can be like all the fans. But I mean, like because Nashville is the heartbeat of it is songwriting and music, and so many artists reside there. I think that, fans do get to see their favorite people a lot more often than they do in any other city. So, I do think that playing New York just has such a vibe and energy, and I always love it. And it's such an easy flight. I mean, it's way easier than flying to LA, which I also love playing, but oh my gosh, it's a quick, direct jaunt to New York from Nashville.
I feel like I wait for my bags longer in Nashville than the flight took.
Yeah.
Why can't Nashville get the bags down at the airport? But
well, they're expanding. They're getting a new international terminal in a couple years.
Last week when I was coming out, I saw the big the trucks, and I said to the guy, well, what are they doing? Filling that hole so they can do the international terminal?
Yeah, it's like about time. I'm excited. Of course, like it would be built right as you're leaving Nashville, but
I'll be coming back a lot.
Yeah.
And I hope we do some road trips with listeners.
Yeah.
Should be very fun. All right, so Girl is out. The video's out. There's so many things I've always loved about you as a rep for just people. I want to say women just because that's what we are. But I think I love that you rep all kinds of diversity. I have a transgender child. So it just makes me happy when people can stand up and say, hey, we all matter. Your song, Hate, was just crazy. I love that so much.
Hate.
Dear Hate,
Thank you.
So I think that's really important, and I appreciate that.
Thank you for saying that. Even though the song is called Girl, it really is for everybody. And I was writing it to myself, and it's really autobiographical, but at the same time, I've had such a flood of responses from all kinds of people that have been really affected by the message of it. And I'm so excited the video is finally out, because we've been working on that for a while. And
right here in Times Square.
Yeah, Times Square, not too shabby. That was like the most epic premiere I've ever gotten to do for a video. Yeah, but it's just been amazing, and I'm so proud of it, and I'm just happy that it's emotionally touching people, and that's the whole point of that song. And this whole new direction is just to inject some like positivity into a very chaotic, anxiety-ridden world that we seem to live in constantly. So I think music is needed now more than ever.
When I started this week, they said, "Oh, we put a dump button in." I'm like, "That's offensive. Why would you need a dump button for me?" They knew I was coming. And I love that in Girl, you get the cussing out of the way right up top.
Right. Yeah. And we did a radio edit just to be safe. But yeah, I wanted to start it off in a very like looking in the mirror type of sentence. Like just out and out saying, this is not a good look. Like, this is unflattering the way I'm acting right now. So to say that at the beginning of this song is just getting the truth out of the way right at the front, and then just kind of having this pick me up, like a sisterly get it together chorus. So it ends on a really emotional but positive note, and it's I actually have never gotten to perform it live, so I'm excited to get into rehearsals and really dig into this song, because it's so fun to sing.
That's so good.
Thank you.
Dang, I think they're gonna have to use the dump button.
Yeah,
I didn't want them to get it, not have to use it, right?
Yeah.
When you Google you, have you ever done that?
No, I refuse to.
Well, it's just, I want to share with you, not the results, but like, you know how the bar drops down? Like, I just thought this was so funny. I want you to see, because it's like I told Michael Ray the other day, his came up, first search is what nationality is Michael Ray?
Really?
I was like, I didn't see what they thought. But I thought this would also be a good way to get info out about you.
Okay.
First one was Maren's Tour 2018. That would be done.
That's good.
So let's pop up to second one, Maren's Tour 2019.
Also happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
The tour dates, Maren's songs, Maren's age.
28.
Maren's new album.
Girl.
Maren Morris Boston. Why would that come up?
I'm playing Boston.
What'd you do in Boston?
Well, I did sing the national anthem. I doubt this is what it has to do with, but I'm playing a show in Boston. But I did open the NFL season last year or the year before last, and I sang at the Patriots
Maybe that's it.
game. But I don't think that would be heavily Googled even now. But
those are pretty
that
good,
was cool.
though.
Yeah, it was.
And the last one's Maren Morris Rich. So just say yes.
Okay, good. That's still in the headlines.
That's just still working.
Yes, that's good.
Not Maren Morris Mercedes.
No?
No, I don't know why.
Well, I got a Tesla, so.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Do you love it?
I do. Well, I've been driving like a Prius, and this feels like a very upgraded version of the Prius.
Do you go fast?
I don't, because, I mean, I live in East Nashville, but I love not having to go to the gas station.
It's pretty awesome.
Just plug the car in like a phone.
Yeah, we have the Fusion, which is a hybrid. But
right. Yeah. And I've always wanted one. I just trying to like reduce my carbon footprint. And also, I remember listening to like all the final mixes of my album in the car because the speakers are so great, and I got to like really hear all the nuances of the production. So I'd give, Elon Musk and Tesla an A+ on their car speakers.
But you've never gone fast? You could get out there on Eastland and go from 0 to 90 by the time you get to Jenny's ice cream.
Oh man. Do you miss East
I miss
Nashville?
a little bit. This is a show.
Is there a Jenny's here? Oh,
there's
man.
not a There's some good food here, though.
Yeah, there's probably like really amazing stuff, alternatives.
Maren, when you come here, what are the things you like? I've got to do that. I know a lot of times you're just in and out.
I love to shop when I'm here. Obviously, this is like the mecca of doing that. The food is amazing. There's a place in the village called Morandi that we always end up trying to go to. It's just this incredible Italian place, and it just feels like you walk back in time when you walk inside there. But it's also really modern at the same time. But great gnocchi. I don't know. I'm kind of never here just on a holiday. It's always business. But I love coming to New York because it's just go, go, go. There's no downtime. But it is nice to be here right now because, Ryan is here with me. We're both doing promo, and we've never had that kind of overlap at the same time. We're in the same city, and it's been fun. Fun trip.
I was telling Ryan that you guys look like you. And this is what I love about you guys individually and as a couple, is you seem to like figure out how to find that time. And the hot tub post, girl, that was good.
Thank you.
He's like, I was wearing clothes. I said I was talking about Maren.
Yeah. Thank you. We just went on a ski trip to Tahoe with a bunch of my high school friends and got an Airbnb out there, and there was a hot tub, and I'm from Texas, so I've never really seen snow in that capacity, but hot tub in the snow was pretty awesome.
And he said you were the first time skiing, but you were awesome.
I mean, I was okay. I think at 28 and you're just starting to learn, you're not like amazing. Like all the children are just whizzing past me on the mountain. But I was really proud of myself because I learned a new thing at this, moment in time when I'm about to start this whole album 2 stuff again, and to really just focus my mind on something physical that I've never, and just daring to look stupid is a tough task, but I achieved it.
As far as this year goes, you got the album coming out. It's going to be another huge year for you. Is there a way that you say, all right, here's how I stay centered, here's what I do to not lose myself and get caught up in all of it and find time for you and him, and ask him what I said about babies?
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I mean,
seriously.
we've thought about it, but I honestly... Ryan helps me stay really centered in the midst of this chaos, and he's about to ramp up too with his artist stuff. So I think we'll level each other out, hopefully. And I just have great people on the road with me that keep me sane. It never feels like this weird like work office like hierarchy. It's very communal, friendly. I love hanging out with my band and crew after and before shows, and I think this is the first time I'm releasing an album with this many eyes on it this time around. So I don't quite know what to expect. But, so far with the single being out finally, it's been all really positive response.
I should have Googled girl release date, like the album.
Oh, I haven't released that. So you're good.
All right, good. Anything else? You want to ask me anything about New York?
I mean, I know you're still looking for your New York pad.
What do you think is most important? Location to the subway, because I'm coming in so early every day. Or I'm also a sanctuary person. Like, I don't need a big space, but I need my little space.
Are you wanting to live
in the city?
In the city. Okay.
I think because of the early thing. I lived in Jersey last time, which I loved.
Okay. No Brooklyn.
I think Brooklyn, I would love to live in Brooklyn, but I think it's probably too far for the morning.
Right. Yeah, probably. And I mean, you said you didn't need to have too much space. I don't know. I'm not like an expert in the regions of Manhattan, but I don't know. I always love being in and around the village.
I know, that's where I
mean, it's sort of like the New York City version of East Nashville to me,
it really
where
is.
It's like very eclectic and bohemian. But yeah, anywhere near some good like Chinese food, which would probably be every street in the city.
Well, maybe I haven't found a place because I'm really believing I will get a baller apartment for $1,000 a month.
Oh my gosh!
I'm a unicorn. Everything I'm asking the universe, it's giving me.
You could probably get the bathroom for that.
Yeah, that's maybe all I need.
Yeah, just live in there,
curled up on
the
tile.
Yeah.
Well, I love you. I'm so proud of you as a friend, as a woman, everything. You go get it, girl.
Thank you. Well, I'm so happy that you're back in New York. We'll
Let's
have
play.
to come see you more often here.
So after this, we'll go apartment hunting.
Perfect.
Maren Morris, thank you for being my first guest.
Thanks, Kelly.
Say Kelly Ford in the morning.
Kelly Ford in the morning.
That was pretty good. I liked it. Kelly Ford, the morning on Nash FM 94.7.